The two sessions are expected to review the work of the government last year, and to provide guidance for this year. The guidance is expected to cover how to address the issues of the external pressures or threats that have been imposed on China in the economic and trade front, and also how to enhance domestic consumption and to continue to have increased levels of quality growth. And a summary of what happened in the last 5 years is already beginning to take shape. Now, what's really significant is that despite very concentrated attacks on China by the United States in terms of trade, in terms of technology, and the devastation brought about by the pandemic, the scorecard, shall we say, for the last 5 years has still been quite positive. The Chinese economy actually has performed quite well, reached a 5% growth. This in the US is, I think, is 2.8%. Europe actually is anemic. Europe's growth rate is less than 1%. I think the successes come on two fronts. One is manufacturing is now of a much higher value add level. The second part is, of course, all the technology breakthroughs that have been achieved. I think it's interesting to think about what happened in the last 6 months, for example, in terms of technology breakthroughs. The 6th generation jet fighter and robotics in general, of course, because I think more than 50% of robot manufacturing, automated manufacturing systems have been installed in China last year. Then, of course, DeepSeek. What an impact it had on not only the AI sector, but on Wall Street, on the global financial setup, on the capital markets, and so on and so forth. What all this shows is that China is breaking away in a number of technology sectors that's truly breakthroughs, and that's going to lead the way in having China taking the lead in technology. The other part about technology in terms of for mass use, the breakthrough is electric vehicles, energy storage, batteries, solar. During the 14th five-year plan, China has become number one in the world in the production of electric vehicles, not only in terms of the amount produced, but in terms of technology used, and also the advances made in battery technology, which now China produces well over half, I think close to 80% of batteries for electric vehicles with an advanced technology. What we have is, in advanced technology, there have been breakthroughs, and in mass production technology and manufacturing, there's been breakthroughs. Less likely that there will be a global Western country alliance to sanction or to restrict China's development in trade and technology. In sum, I think this year, China will continue to do well, and 5% growth is still anticipated, and most likely will be reached. And domestic consumption will increase, and further technology advances will be made. Just looking at the pace at which revolutionary technologies have been developed in China in the last 6 months, I think there's still many surprises that's to come.